Ready. Play.
So yeah, let's talk about Beijing first, and we obviously have Jannik Sinner as the top seed, the finalist from last year, the champion from 2 years ago, and yeah, I mean, just as usual, like, is there anybody here that you think that can stop Jannik Sinner?
No, but the idea of peak Marin Čilić maybe showing up for one match and pushing Sinner, that sounds exciting. At least like that's somebody with a really high ceiling who can just surprise you. So I mean, has he been in good form? No, not at all, really, since Wimbledon. But
do you
do I
see
think
the
he's gonna
draw
win?
right now
No.
or not? Because no. Okay, no.
I see
Well,
it now. Yeah.
just get away, the producer. Just I'll do it. You're
No,
messing
actually,
up
as
with
far
me.
as like Sinner matches go and players being competitive against him, like this is actually let's say a draw that you could see Sinner like will have to be sharp early because Čilić and then Zhizhen Zhang and potentially Fabian Morozhan and yeah, really just Morozhan honestly in that list. But like the
Yeah.
first match.
I'm gonna do that again, Vansh, unfortunately. I'm gonna again say Čilić? No, just no.
I know,
I know I
but
already said that at Wimbledon. And
but
Jack was so nervous in that match. But credit to Marin, I obviously love him and he did so well. Jacques does not have a bye, Ghosty, a qualifier he's going to play. This is not a bye. Qualifying in Beijing will finish tomorrow, and Tokyo has already finished its qualifying today. So in Tokyo we will have the qualifiers. In Beijing they're starting the main draw a day later. Anyway, yeah, I don't think Marin Čilić will touch Jannik Sinner. I just hasn't played anything recently. There's no momentum. There's no form. Last week,
But do you honestly think Čilić is one of those players that needs like momentum? Like I do genuinely think he can just show up and just play really well.
Yeah, but not against Jannik.
Yeah. If this was like the second round or the third round, I would probably say.
What are the serving issues, by the way, for Sinner?
Oh, just like his low first serve percentage during the US Open.
Okay,
I guess
yeah.
they're probably talking about that, and probably you've seen videos of him on Twitter where he's been serving a lot.
I haven't, but that's fair. Yeah.
So
I mean, he does go for a very aggressive first serve strategy, just like super flat a lot of the time. Definitely not landing it too much. We'll see if he can do that, with as much power, but kind of more consistently. But yeah, I'm just pretty much of the idea that nobody can beat Jannik here. Yeah, Morozhan, I'd like to see that much, but it's like 1 out of 10 times with Fabi, right? You're gonna get 10 matches of his against the top guys where he's like not touching them, but then again, you're gonna have that Alcaraz Rome performance.
If this was a little quicker, this court, Čilić like on a grass or really fast hard court, like I think he'd have more of a chance. I still do think he can win some games, make it interesting for a bit. Maybe Sinner saves a few break points. Like it can be, like think of the match that Alcaraz and Čilić had earlier this year in Doha. It's something like that. No, that was decently competitive, right? It was like a 4-4.
Yeah, it was decent, and it was actually the first match of Čilić's season, I think. So maybe goes into that point that you made, that basically he doesn't need any momentum to perform. I'm pretty random side of the draw here. I mean, you just expect them in order to do well here, I guess, with the small shout out to Buyon Chowakete, who was amazing at this event last year, beating Musetti and Rublev.
Yeah.
Of course, Ghosty will also enjoy the reference that he is ethnic Mongolian, and that's why he only has one name. Not in this draw, though, not in how the ATP does it. But yeah, I mean, also nobody who can really touch Sinner, I don't think.
No, and I also don't love I don't like the matchup at all for Menchik and de Minaur. Menchik Sinner would be far more interesting as a semifinal, but I just think Alex will be too strong in that, and I think we'll get de Minaur Sinner, and I won't watch it.
Let's get Menchik into the quarters first. I mean, I'm not even sure about that. We have a fascinating matchup here with Becci Pericard and Musetti, right? I mean, 4th time already.
I mean, it's not like they've been meeting a lot lately. They just met at the first round of the US Open.
4 times since June last year. So yeah, a fair bit of that. Also a rematch of the Hamburg final between Rublev and Koboli.
Yeah. But fun match there with Rublev Kupoli rematch, and then Sorundolo Tien. Yeah,
it was
this
very
is
close to
another one
Rublev
where,
Tien last week already, right?
yeah, this is
Just
another one where you're looking at the draw for Andre, and you're like, oh, yeah, all these three players, they can beat him.
no idea, Ghosty, what ethnicity is GMP. Bublik, though, this is probably the big name here as well. I mean, I have no idea how well he's going to do in back-to-back weeks. Very different quality of the draw than Hangzhou. But yeah, I guess that's the name that kind of can really get you excited about this side of the draw. And speaking of rematches, we're also going to have Medvedev and Norrie, of course, which, yeah, that was around Garros round one, which Daniil lost. I think he's like 4-1 against Cameron or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, right now it's just, I don't know.
It's another 50-50 for Medvedev.
Yeah. We're just rolling the dice with him.
But for
time.
Medvedev, the good thing is for him anyway is that he's in Zverev's section. So if he does get to that quarterfinal, he's got that matchup edge, that head-to-head advantage, and this is a good time to catch Zverev because he still looks not in great form at all. So, even though he's like third in the race because of Australia and
yeah, it's just shocking. I know it's already happened last year, but I was just I had to like write down his win-loss record for the year today, doing some work, and I was just like looking at it and thinking, this is the number 3 in the world, and you compare that to Sinner and Alcaraz. Like the guy has already lost.
By the way, he must have lost at least 15 matches already. Like it's
yeah, it's like really close to 20, and I was just thinking, wow. I mean, maybe 21 even after Laver Cup. I think it might have been 19 before Laver Cup, and now 21. And I'm just thinking, it's not bad because he still has over like 40 wins or something like that, right? He's like 47, 21. I don't know.
So it's still a low win rate for him. That's below 70%.
Yeah, but like last year he was something like 66-19 maybe or something like that. I'm not sure.
I remember he was like 69-21. So he played 90 matches.
Yeah, and I'm just like thinking, okay, it's not bad, obviously. 45-19, sorry, is his record for the year. So hasn't touched 20 losses yet. But like, I don't know, you're just looking at that and then you're thinking about Sinner and Alcaraz and it's just night and day.
Yeah.
It's just not really like conceivable for me that Carlos or Jannik would lose 20 matches in a season.
No chance.
So yeah, the unfortunate part about this draw, I suppose, is that like nobody is in form outside of Sinner, really. Like,
yeah, as far as form goes, outside of like Diminor, if you count the Laver Cup and like Jannik, no, I don't really think so. I think Sinner's early struggles will be in the first couple of rounds if he has any.
Yeah, I probably put it wrong. Like the players who are in form, they're not that dangerous, and the players who are not, yeah, they are maybe the ones who could touch Jannik in some capacity, but I just don't buy them right now, buy their stock right now.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.